Donnie and Dolly. The team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
It is Friday, and all of our guests today, including Amar Doman of the BC Lions standing by, are sponsored by Basant Motors. Due to popular demand, Basant Motors has continued on with their anniversary sale. Get huge discounts and great promotions with your next vehicle. Get all the details at BasantMotors.com. 11-4 against 11-4. Shades of the mid-'80s, right? When the Bombers would come
Cal
to
Murphy.
BC Place, the place would be packed.
Don Matthews, Cal Murphy. It was great stuff.
Lions and Bombers tonight. BC Place, first place in the CFL West on the line. And here to talk about that, Lions owner, friend of the show, Amar Doman. Amar, thanks for doing this. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Amar, maybe you could update us on ticket sales, what's happening with the lower bowl and the decision to open the upper bowl.
Sure. So ticket sales were so strong for this game. I mean, look, it's a collision. This is going to be an excellent game. It feels playoff-like, and the lower bowl got so much action that Dwayne made the decision, our president, earlier in the week to open up the upper. So I think we'll have some fans up there, which is going to be great as well. Great seats, and it's going to be a heck of an environment today. It's a beautiful day for it.
Amar, I want to. We've done this before with you, but Vernon Adams. I mean, the situation last year. Nathan Rourke goes down. You acquire Vernon Adams, and he goes 4-2 as a starting quarterback. Nathan Rourke then leaves the organization. And Vernon is a most outstanding player candidate right now. He's been so great for your organization. What does he mean to your team?
You know, he means more than you can imagine at this point as well. You know, he comes in. I think Neil and Rick did such a good job of bringing him in when Nathan went down in Regina that game. You know, they get in VA, who's just a top quality leader and athlete. So he's starting to really just gain this momentum. I think, you know, there's chat for him to be most outstanding player. That is quite a nice class place to be. But his focus is on the Grey Cup. We want to push through here, and he is the right guy to lead this team. He's just an amazing person, and I'll tell you what, we got him right at the right time. So kind of picked up where Nathan left off, and I'll tell you what, he's just doing the business.
Amar, when you took over, it was pretty bleak, season ticket holder numbers and so forth, and here you are. You've turned it around. Third time this year, I think you're opening up the upper bowl. Are you happy with the way things are going since you took over as owner?
Yeah, we're very happy, and we're a little ahead of where we thought we would be. But certainly, look, the fans are coming out. It's great. We're trying to keep everything affordable and, more importantly, fun for families. So this afternoon, we're going to have the Gravy Bowl. I think that's at 5 o'clock. It's going to be hilarious. We've got both presidents, carving turkeys in a contest with their fans on each side. So we're doing these unique things. We've got a marching band from Washington State coming up. So it's going to be a really fun event. And more importantly, we've got 2-11-4, teams here. So that really helps as well. But the fans, I've got to thank so much for coming. The games are exciting. They're fun. They're affordable. And as we talked about those 4 o'clock games, I know Ricky gave me a bit of heck on that to start.
I don't like them.
I think they worked out well. You still have your evening and you have a nice afternoon game. So we tried something. I think it worked well. And again, for the island folk like you guys and myself, that's cool too. So, we'll probably sprinkle in a few of those again next year. We'll listen to the fans. We'll do a proper sort of referendum after this season's over on how we can improve. But we are ahead of ourselves. Season's tickets have been really strong again. So we got Grey Cup coming in next year as well. And there's a lot of excitement around the CFL here in Vancouver again. So I want to say thanks to the fans and all of you guys.
Amar, how much would it mean to you to host the Western Final? I mean, Don and I went to the Western Finals in the 80s, 55,000. The Lions and the Blue Bombers, they were so much fun. How much would it mean to you to have the Western Final here and get a huge, huge crowd?
It mean everything. We've got to work hard at it. There's still 3 games left. I think we were getting a little bit, really focused on this game, which is massive. This is kind of a statement game for the teams. But really, if we can host that, just to bring that back to BC, the Dome will absolutely be rocking. There's no question about that. So, of course, we would be so pleased if we can push through here. And I'm hoping, one game at a time, the cliche. But if we can win out here, we will host. And that's what we want to do. And let's get to business tonight first, though.
Amar, I know Dane Evans has had some health issues the last couple of weeks. Is Kaepernick going to be the backup tonight? Do you know?
Not tonight, not tonight. But we wish Colin the best in his journey, and you never know where that can all end up. But
Okay.
certainly, Dane Evans, he'll be ready to go. Hopefully, VA is going to have a strong game this evening.
What was the thinking there, putting Colin Kaepernick on the neg list, the negotiation list?
Yeah, really that's done with Neil and Rick
Okay.
and the management team on that. So I was invited into that conversation a little bit later when it was down the road. So I think just keeping all options open, and I think that's what the CFL needs, is just to have sometimes a little bit of a spark. And if you can bring some of these players up from the States like that maybe may not have a shot down there, if they can come up here, let's have a look. Why would we not? And I know it's been a little while since he's played football, a long while. But at the same time, hey, I like the way our management team is trying things, like the 4:00 games, Colin Cap. Let's try things and, let's build this business up and build the team up.
And by the way, Amar, don't listen to Dollywall. Those 4:00 games, that was a smart business move. Don't listen to him. He whines about everything. So
I'm a 7:00 guy, Amar. 7:00. That's sports. 7:00.
Hey.
Yeah.
No,
you guys
sorry.
are talking about bedtimes and all that.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think we're both older than you. Hey, Amar, you talked about the CFL there. I want to get your thoughts on this. XFL and USFL, they're merging. So those projects, unsuccessful really for a second time around. What does that say about the CFL plugging away for over 100 years?
Exactly. It says a lot. Up against the NFL down there, you're kind of dead on arrival. It doesn't matter who you are, how much money you're going to put into it. You just can't compete with the NFL. And frankly, a spring league, people are tired. I think at the end of the season, college done, the Super Bowl's done. And then this comes on right away. I mean, they could barely get any fans in there. Sometimes there was under 500 people. Like, we're talking tragic, and you don't want to see that happen, but really that's a tough assignment. When you look at the CFL, the rejuvenation here, Montreal, Toronto winning the Grey Cup, there's good things happening in Toronto. I've got to say they're really stepping up out there. The midsection sold out, obviously in Regina and Winnipeg all the time. And, things are good here in the CFL. It is the only, second to the NFL, professional league in the world of football, that has survived and thrived, and also it's great football with great athletes. So I look at that and say, hey, that's too bad. I'm not sure how long that league will last as well, but thank goodness the CFL is here to stay.
Yeah. No, I think it says a whole lot about the league. There's a buzz in town about your team and about the league. We haven't said that for a long, long time. Delaney's OK Tire and Langley inbox, Amar, I want to read this for you. I believe it's from Tyler. For Amar, as a dad who has a 6-year-old, I regret not getting the season ticket package since we went to all the 4 p.m. starts because you guys made it easy for me. So that just shows you. Don't listen to Dollywall. Stick with the 4:00 starts, Amar. Hey,
you got sharp people over there, Amar. They keep going with the 4:00. Keep going with it.
Outstanding, Amar.
Yes, thank you guys very much, and hopefully you guys will be in the Dome tonight, so get down there. There's still some tickets left, certainly in the lower bowl a little bit, but upper bowl's open. Come on down, people.
Donnie's got a music event tonight.
Okay,
he can't make it.
I don't even want to talk about it, okay? But I can't make it today. I was there last week, and boy, I tell you, the suites at BC Place are outstanding. If you have, I'm sure you've been there, Mark. But if for people who haven't been in there, I mean, we live a life of luxury. But it was just a great experience and
beautiful seats, cushy as hell,
and a big Lions victory as well. Amar, thanks so much, and all the best.
Thanks, gentlemen.
You bet.